Section 8 of Birds, Volume 1, Number 4, February 1897. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Bird Day in the Schools. Bird Day. Have you heard of it? Whether you have or not, we wish to assure you that it is worthy the thoughtful consideration of all teachers and of all others interested in protecting and preserving our sweet birds. Bird Day has already proved a great success in 2 cities of the United States, both in the enthusiasm shown by the children in their friendly study of birds and in the result of such study. In 1894, Oil City, Pennsylvania, observed the day, and in 1896, it was celebrated in the schools of Fort Madison, Iowa. Of the results in his schools, Superintendent Babcock of Oil City says, "There has been a complete change in the relations existing between the small boy and the birds. Although we in Fort Madison have been engaged in bird study less than a year, and have observed but one bird day, results similar to those secured by Superintendent Babcock are becoming manifest. Only a few days ago a boy said to his teacher, 'I used to take pleasure in killing all kinds of birds. Now I don't wish to harm even an English sparrow.'" The object of Bird Day, and the study that leads to it, is to diffuse a true knowledge of the aesthetic and practical value of birds, and to arouse an interest in bird protection. And it is high time that something be done. From all over the country come reports of a decrease in native birds. In many places, some of our sweetest songsters and most useful insect destroyers have become very scarce or have disappeared entirely. The causes are many, but the greatest is an inexcusable thoughtlessness on the part of young and old of both sexes. Johnny teases for a gun. His fond parents get it for him. Result, Johnny shows his marksmanship by shooting several birds in his vicinity. Or perhaps the ladies need new hats. Nothing except birds for trimming will do, though 10,000 sweet songs be hushed forever. The study of bird life is one of especial interest to children, and if properly pursued, will develop in them sympathetic characters that should make them kinder towards their playmates now and towards their fellow men in coming years. Impress upon a child that "he liveth best who loveth best all things both great and small," and you have built into his life something that shall shine forth in good deeds through countless ages. And how go about this work? The limit of space allotted this article forbids a full answer. Briefly, study the birds themselves. Get a boy aroused to a friendly, protective interest in one bird, and you have probably made that boy a friend of all birds. If you are a teacher, take your little flock out early some bright spring morning, and let them listen to the singing of their feathered brothers of the air. Call attention to their beauty and grace of form, plumage and movement. Watch them care for their little ones. Notice their nests, their happy little homes, those halfway houses on the road to heaven. And as you and your flock wander, watch and listen and call to mind that 'tis always morning somewhere, and above the awakening continents, from shore to shore, somewhere the birds are singing evermore. Let us, fellow teachers and fellow citizens of America, take up this work of bird study and bird protection. Let the schools teach it, the press print it, and the pulpit preach it, till from thousands of happy throats shall be proclaimed the glad tidings of good will of man towards the birds. C. H. Morrill, Superintendent of Schools, Fort Madison, Iowa. End of Section 8. Recording by Valentina Vicelli.